Hello, college basketball fans. Ryan Peters here for Northeast Conference. I'm here to help the league roll out its conference schedule by giving you my 3 favorite games for the upcoming 2023-24 season. Let's start. For my 3rd favorite game of the conference season, I'm going to go with Central Connecticut State at Wagner College on February 22nd at the Spiro Center. Now, I truly believe these are 2 of the best defensive units in the conference this season, not named Merrimack. Let's start with the Blue Devils. Pat Sellers enters his 3rd year, and he's built a deep, versatile roster led by scoring wing Kellen Amos. Last season, Amos led the team in dunks, made 3-pointers, minutes played. He can score anywhere on the floor. Jay Rogers, he's a throwback guard. He could get to the rim. He returns. Terrific playmaker Devontae Sweatman is very good at the 1 and the 2 for Central Connecticut. And now you're adding impact transfers Jordan Jones and Alan Jean Rose. Both get after it defensively and really upgrade the Blue Devils defensive unit. This is going to be a formidable team come February and March. Wagner, though, they're a very good team in their own right. Number 2 in defensive efficiency, 1st in defensive rebounding in league play last season. Javi Esquerra returns as a high IQ facilitator. Ramir Moore is just a tough physical guard in the NEC. He gets downhill. He has a smooth mid-range game. Keontae Lewis is terrific down low at the 5 for Donald Copeland. And you're also bringing in some impact transfers as well. So these are going to be 2 of the very best defensive units in the Northeast Conference. I'm looking forward to this game. They're surely going to be jockeying for NEC tournament positioning late in the regular season on February 22nd. For my 2nd game, I'm going to pick 2 teams based purely on aesthetics. 2 teams that I think are going to be a lot of fun to watch. LIU at Sacred Heart University on January 13th. I know the Sharks are coming off a tough first season under Rod Strickland, but Strickland has restocked this roster, starting with his sons, Ty and Terrell. Ty in particular, I think, is going to be a standout 2-way player. He's great in isolation, great getting into the lane, and he really brings it physically on the defensive end. LIU has a lot of talented freshmen coming in too, but don't forget they have Andre Washington coming back. He scored 37 points late last season at St. Francis. CJ Delancey had a good freshman year. He's a menace down low. And RJ Green was an all-rookie team recipient, a very good point forward who's only going to get better in his 2nd year in Strickland's system. Remember, this is a team that had the 6th fastest tempo nationally, and they're going to continue to run, this time with more talent at Strickland's disposal. Sacred Heart, though, they're one of the deepest rosters in the league, in my opinion. They're likely preseason number 1, led by do-everything forward Nico Gillette. He could face you up. He could take you off the dribble, spot up from 3. He does it all. You pair him with all-conference guard Joey Riley, a stable of backcourt scorers like Raheem Solomon, and then you add Division III Player of the Year Alex Sobel to 5. This is a team that should be very good offensively. Expect this high-scoring track meet in Fairfield for LIU at Sacred Heart. Finally, for my favorite upcoming conference game, it's an obvious choice. Fairleigh Dickinson at Merrimack College on opening night, January 4th. This is a rematch of the great NEC tournament final that we all witnessed last March, where Merrimack came back from 7 points down late to somehow improbably win the game and earn their first ever NEC tournament championship over FDU. The Knights did okay afterwards. Remember, they slayed Big Ten champion Purdue in the NCAA tournament, becoming only the 2nd 16 seed in the tournament's history to beat a number 1 seed. So both teams were flying high at the end of last year. For this rematch, however, both teams are going to look a little bit different. Remember, you have Jack Castleberry now leading FDU. He takes over for Tobin Anderson, who left for Iona. But the cast of characters are similar. You have Sean Moore coming back. He's a great 2-way player, impacts it both defensively and offensively. Ansley Almanor is one of the best stretch power forwards in the league and on the East Coast, in my opinion. And Joe Munden is so athletic. He's very good at getting to the rim. Those 3 are really going to spark FDU all season long. And then Merrimack looks a little bit different too. Jordan Durkak is a great do-everything guard. He could facilitate. He could get to the free throw line. You could post him up. And then Devon Savage, I think he's going to progress from a 3-and-D type last year to an all-court scorer this year. He could do a little bit of everything with his athleticism. They're going to look a little bit different under Joe Gallo, but the styles will be the same. Merrimack with their zone defense, FDU with their press and run. It's going to be a fantastic rematch at Merrimack College on January 4th. And there you have it. With less than 3 months to go to the start of the regular season, I gave you my 3 favorite conference games for the upcoming season. Thanks for listening.